A University of Arkansas professor claims a Delta Airlines pilot assaulted him because of his race at the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jennifer Piñate. KNWA's Peyton Yeager spoke with the passenger's lawyer and the airline today to get a better idea of what happened. Peyton.
Jennifer, Khaled Beydoun is an associate law professor at the U of A. He flies to several universities across the country to speak and research Islamophobia. Beydoun bought a main cabin seat, but 24 hours before boarding, Delta upgraded him to first class. However, he didn't fly in a first-class seat because he says he was racially profiled. Beydoun now has a lawyer and demands answers from the airline.
After a 2-hour flight from Atlanta to Bentonville, Khaled Beydoun took to Twitter after he claimed a Delta pilot put his hands on him.
It really shows that we're all susceptible and we're all open to this type of treatment.
Through a series of tweets, Beydoun says, "The captain grabbed me by my neck and told me to come here in front of other passengers." He went on to post, "If I were a white male, I don't think the captain would have engaged me with that kind of disregard and disrespect."
Pointed at him and then walked up to him, grabbed him by the neck and collar and pushed him up the jetway. So that's what it really escalated.
But according to Delta, the story begins before takeoff. This is the exact seating chart of Flight 5325 off of Delta's website. Now, prior to departure, they upgraded Beydoun to first class. But then Beydoun was notified that the flight attendant's seat wasn't working and she needed to sit in his seat according to protocol. That means that Beydoun needed to move 4 rows back to seat 5B, the Delta Comfort Plus section.
Delta released this statement saying, "We regret that the customer perceived the seat change as anything but procedural. Delta apologized to the customer for the seat change and provided a goodwill gesture for the inconvenience."
We are experiencing a height of Islamophobia, anti-Arab sentiment in the U.S., and it's very unfortunate.
After the plane landed at XNA, Beydoun requested to speak to the pilot, Timothy Hovelsrud, on the jet bridge. Hovelsrud then requested a customer service agent and XNA police once the passenger claimed the pilot grabbed his jacket and pulled him close. According to a police report, the pilot said he never put his hands on Beydoun and said, quote, "Beydoun was playing the race card." But Beydoun and his lawyer are sticking to their story.
He doesn't have an incentive to conjure up a story or an incident. So he does have the credibility, but does have the background for us to really believe that this unfortunate incident did happen despite what the pilot said.
Delta Airlines tells me Beydoun originally paid for a main cabin seat on the flight before he was upgraded. There is an open investigation, but no charges or lawsuits have been filed at this time, and we have requested body cam footage from XNA police. Live in studio, Peyton Yeager, KNWA, Northwest Arkansas.